everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Champion Corner. Woo 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 woo! I swear I need to get a theme song. My name is Miriam Kim, and I'm the owner and vocal coach of Go for the Gold Vocal Academy. And I am your host today as we delve into the karaoke competition circuit and the key players in them. Yes. So please make sure that you like and share this video if you're watching it on Facebook, and like and subscribe and hit that notification bell if you're watching it on YouTube. Please go ahead and go to our YouTube channel to subscribe, because we're trying to build that channel up. And the more subscribers, the more content I can go ahead and build for you. All right. If you want to go ahead and get featured on a future show, you want to come on here and chat with me and have a conversation with me, please go ahead and message me on our Facebook or Instagram page at Go for the Gold VC. All right. That's our YouTube page and our Facebook and Instagram handle. So would love to see you guys on there. And I'm so excited for today. Hello. Yes. And if you do comment, I see them. And so if I see them, I'll pop them up here. Yes. Please make sure that if you have any questions during this segment, to go ahead and comment those below so I can go ahead and answer them live, because we are live. Yes. Hello. Yay. There's so much to do, so much to say, so much going on in the competition circuit. Yes. There are 3 major competitions going on. And, they are doing a lot of stuff. There's a lot of information. So why don't we go and pick them apart one by one? Okay. There's so much going on. I'm trying to wrap my head around everything. And I know that, people get confused about competition. Oh my gosh, there's this one and then there's this one, and what's going on with each one. So I just want to go ahead and touch base with you guys on what's been going on with each of these competitions and what to expect, and have you get involved. Listen, if you are someone that loves to sing karaoke, and you want to kind of branch out a little bit and, test your skills against other singers, or even just to go ahead and prove it to yourself that you've got what it takes, karaoke competitions are extremely fun to do. So they really are. And so why don't we go ahead and start with Talent Quest. All right. talentquest.org. This is their website. Talent Quest is celebrating their 20th anniversary this year, and the director/president of Talent Quest, Alan McDonald, has worked, and his staff have worked very, very hard to go ahead and bring together a wonderful season for you. And there are so many qualifying venues that are out there right now that have already started their competition season. They've started their qualifiers already. So first and foremost, we have in Clermont, Florida, Mickey Finn's Irish Pub, and they are doing their finals. They've already qualified for their venue, and now they're going to go into their venue finals on April 18th. And so even if you have not participated, it's really nice to go and support the singers who have, and to also check out the competition. So if you live in the Florida area or around Clermont, go ahead and go support these venue finalists at Mickey Finn's Irish Pub on April 18th. All right. Tomorrow, because today's the 15th. Oh my goodness. So tomorrow in Davenport, Florida, Sunday's Grill will be starting their qualifiers. So you don't want to miss out. You want to go ahead and get in there, Get your songs ready. Prep up those vocals. Me. All right. Go there tomorrow. Sunday's Grill. I know this might confuse you because it's not on Sunday, but tomorrow, Sunday's Grill in Davenport, Florida, they are starting their qualifiers. All right. For my Ohio people, Ohio, 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 woo-woo, with state directors Sissy and Michael Thompson in Columbus, Ohio, at the Red Door Tavern on April 17th at 8 p.m. They will be hosting their qualifiers. Okay. And so you don't want to miss out on that at all. Ohio, get there. I know Ohio has a lot of talent. So y'all ain't got no excuse to go ahead and go there and qualify. Okay. In Oklahoma, we have 4 venues. Oh my goodness. So many. All right. Oklahoma. All right. So tonight at 9 p.m., the pop and rock category is happening, right? It's the qualifier for the pop and rock division at the District Bar and Lounge in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. So tonight at 9 p.m. So get there and be ready. On 4/22, the country category will be qualifying. And I think the way that they have it set up is it's going to be pop rock one week, then country, then pop rock, then country, then pop rock, country. Okay. Pop rock, not as in like pop rock, but like pop/rock. Okay. So anything that's not country, tonight is the night you want to be in there. And then all you country folks out there, 4/22. Got it? At the District Bar and Lounge in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Whiskey Chicks started their qualifiers on the 7th, and I believe they're going weekly. You might want to go ahead and double check on this, but that is at 9 p.m. So what is it? 14th, 21st. So probably the next one will be on the 21st. Okay, because I'm assuming they had one yesterday, so they probably have another one weekly. Usually with these qualifiers, they have it on a weekly basis. So, if you miss on one week, then you can probably come back the next week. But don't wait, because their qualifiers might not last very long. They might quickly do a quick turnaround to do venue finals. So you don't want to miss out on that. All right. Don Quixote's started in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, started theirs on the 11th at 9 p.m. So again, a week after that, which will be the 18th at 9 p.m. Don Quixote's in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Bottoms Up in Del City, Oklahoma started their qualifiers on the 5th. 12th, 17th. So probably on the 17th, Bottoms Up will probably have theirs at 9 p.m. So that's all of Oklahoma. Now we get to Alabama, and Alabama has 4 venues currently that have announced their qualifiers. And their qualifiers, let's see, we've got Carson's Grill in Owens Crossroads in Alabama. And that will start on the 21st of April. And then we have in Madison, Alabama, at the El Olmeca on the 22nd of April. And on the same night, we've got El Olmeca in Madison, Alabama, and then El Paso in New Hope, Alabama. Both will be doing their qualifiers on the 22nd of April, 8 p.m. Okay? 8 p.m. is when you want to get there. Then we've got Shag Nasty's Grubbery and Poorhouse in Huntsville, Alabama, and that had already started yesterday at 8 p.m. Their next one, I believe, is on the 22nd. But of course, Look, I'm giving you like verbally what's going on, so you guys could probably jot it down. However, you can go to talentquest.org. In fact, let me go ahead and show y'all. Okay. Okay. Let me just refresh real quick. So you want to go to that website, and then you want to go to their events tab. And why won't it let me? Oh, wait. Haha, technical glitch. Silly. Okay. Let me try that again. Oh, that is strange. Okay, there we go. Now maybe I can share it. Yes, there we go. Ta-da! Okay. Let's do it this way. That way. Cool. Okay. So you'll go to talentquest.org, right? And then you'll go up here to the events page right here, right there, events. You're going to click on the events page. Okay. And you will see qualifiers. All right. So this is where they haven't updated everything. So this is where you want to go though, to just, check in to see where the qualifiers in your area will be. If you are interested, also they have a Facebook page, the official Talent Quest group page. Go ahead and join that so that you can keep up to date, because they do announce their news pretty quickly there, and then they have to update the websites. So, we want to make sure that you're up to date on where your qualifiers are at, right? So the international finals for the Talent Quest will actually happen October 10th through the 17th this year at the Tropicana Hotel and Casino in Laughlin, Nevada. So that is so much fun, you guys. I've been there in 2014. It's a week long of nothing but singing and beautiful outfits, and it really does feel kind of like everyone is putting on their own little mini concert. So it's really enjoyable to watch. And they have their categories. They have their masters, their country, and then their pop/rock. So it's really exciting to watch. I mean, it takes up all day, every day. But it's really exciting to watch all of these talented singers go up there and do their thing. So if you want to join the Talent Quest family, I highly, highly encourage you to do so. Okay. Next up, we've got the World Karaoke Tour. And the World Karaoke Tour has actually officially announced their first ever WKT World Championship Eliminator Tournament. They are taking, I guess they're allowing people to register right now up until April 23rd. That is the deadline. And singers will vie. Well, they will go ahead and compete on a single tournament eliminator style, competition to vie for the opportunity to challenge none other than yours truly, the reigning defending WKT World Champion of 2020. And yes, that is super exciting. I'm really thrilled to find out who is going to be the one to beat me out. Let's see. We've got there you have it, right there. The winner of this eliminator tournament will be going up against me in a battle, but you got to get there first. So again, April 23rd is the entry deadline, and you want up to 5 songs prepared. And how do you go and log in, Miriam? How do you go and sign up so we can go ahead and try our hand at getting at you? Well, I will show you. Bam. Okay. So you're going to go to again, www.worldkaraoketour.com. Okay. And then you want to go to the events tab. You see it's already marked in red because I'm already on the page. But it's the events tab. And you'll go ahead and scroll down and you'll see World Championship Eliminator Tournament. You can click on that. And that will bring up your form. It is $30 to enter. All right. And the deadline for the videos, keep in mind, the deadline for registration is on the 23rd, but you need to have your video submitted by the 30th because the eliminator tournament will start May 10th through the 15th. Okay. And they are going to go ahead and showcase that on their YouTube page at World Karaoke Tour on the YouTube. Okay. So you're going to want to fill out this information. Yay. And then submit and go to payment. Right. So that's how you get into it. So you'll go to the events tab, then click on the event, and it'll bring you up to the sign up page. Okay. Whew. Any questions? Hopefully none so far. I know I'm going by quick. All right. Finally, last but not least, we have the Karaoke World Championships. Open round 3 qualifiers has started as of Monday for the next 2 weeks. So this is, of course, we just had our rock and blues genre close, and the judges have finished deliberating. So the show is being put together. So now it's open rounds, and open rounds means any genre, any song, anything you want to do. You're going to need 2 videos to go ahead and submit. Because of certain situations, the Karaoke World Championships USA has a very long URL, right? So in order for us to go ahead and make it easier for you, it is kwcusa.org. Okay, you want to type that in, kwcusa.org. And it'll take you to this page. All right. Now, you have one of 2 options in order to sign up for the open rounds. Number 1, you can sign up for a single entry. That is $30 for a single entry. That does not mean 1 video. That means 1 entry. An entry equates to 2 songs. Okay. It's easiest if you actually do it through YouTube, like post up your video on YouTube and then send the YouTube links. However, any video making app such as Smule, Yoki, Star Maker, The Voice, those things are perfectly acceptable. All right. If you are doing the single entry route and you believe in your skills and you only want to try it 1 time, you're going to want to go to that homepage. As soon as you get in there, scroll down. Okay. Scroll down. And you're going to enter here. I'm ready to enter. Put in your name. Okay. And select which round you're going to be in. Round 3, by the way. Round 3. Please keep in mind that there are video rules. So you're going to want to definitely read this. Read the rules, you guys. Go to this KWC USA tab. Okay, you're going to see rules there. All right. Do not miss the rules. We don't want your video to get disqualified or have you have to resubmit a video because you didn't read the rules the first time around, right? Lip syncing is grounds for disqualification. I think that's the only real grounds for disqualification. So please do not do that. The video and the audio needs to be recorded at the same time. They could be recorded, camera for the video and audio for the audio, but then it has to be done in the one take, okay? And camera on you at all times. Just saying. Don't miss the rules. Okay. The other route of going into submitting videos is through this membership, right? Through membership. And membership is $50, 50. And that includes 2 qualifiers, mentorship, free raffles, and a slew of, insider knowledge, as well as access to your judge's notes after the round has completed and we've aired it. So you're going to go ahead and do that. I think that's the better value, realistically, $50. You're just getting so much more for your money. Plus, being part of that KWC USA family. Hello. So we're adding more and more into the membership because we want to, really make this worthwhile for you. So the membership is definitely the way to go. But for some people, the one-time entry is enough. So if you do it through the membership, first of all, you're going to need to purchase the membership. Okay. And then once you've purchased it, then you're going to go here where it's the 2020 free member audition. And you're going to click that. And that will take you to the form for the membership, for the members to audition. And it will allow you to choose between attempt 1 or attempt 2. So you're going to indicate which attempt it is. Is it your first time or is this your second time? Okay. And that's the route you go. Now, again, the form is fairly similar to this one right here. So you'll notice here it says for song name and artist, video link. This is where you'll put your link, your YouTube link, your Smule link, whatever it's going to be, right? Generally, we advise that you don't try to use anything like Dropbox. So if you have to use a Dropbox, then again, go to YouTube, create a free account, drop your video in there, and then drop that YouTube link. It'll make things so much easier. All right. Hopefully you guys don't have any questions regarding that. And that is it for the KWC USA. Yay. All right. So actually today I do not have a guest. So it was just going to be a quick show to go ahead and inform you about what's been going on. So I do want to go ahead and chat a little bit about videos, because with Talent Quest, it is live venues. However, with WKT and KWC USA, they are both video submissions. So how do you go ahead and make a nice video? A lot of people are, you're going to see a lot of people who have had time on their hands and you're like, whoa, they're creating a lot of really cool videos. And I'm pretty sure some of you guys are going to think to yourselves, like, why is she giving us tips when we might go up against her? Well, as you can tell from my title, I am not only the host of this show, I'm not only a competitor, but I am a vocal coach. I'm a vocal coach first and foremost. And my goal is to make sure everyone is putting their best foot forward. I don't want you guys to put out a video that's just not, it doesn't showcase you in the best light. I want you to really be able to shine on the screen. I'm one of those competitors where if you ask anybody who's competed against me, I'm going to be your biggest supporter. You know, I shout, I cheer, I clap for every singer. I go into it mainly because I'm not up against you. I'm not up against the competitors. I'm up against myself. It's my own personal growth that I look at. And because of that, that kind of mentality, when you're thinking to yourself, I just want to put out the best material I have, my best foot forward, then there's really no room to be bitter or upset or feeling like I need to sabotage somebody just to get that win. If I get that win, great. If I don't, great. I'm happy for the person who won. And that's the kind of mentality that we all need to have as competitors. We're realistically competing against ourselves. And as you saw in several of my guests that have been on this show, they've all, just said the exact same thing. They're just in this, they're competing against themselves. They're challenging themselves on whether they've grown as a singer or not. It really isn't based on other people. And that's the tough part about karaoke competitions is, you get up there and you sing and you put out your creativity and your art and your heart and your soul on that stage. And judges are judging you. And it could be quite subjective, actually. They might not like your song. They might not like how you dressed. They might not like your interpretation. But if at the end of the day, you are somebody, you can look back at your performance and say, hey, I was better in that song than I was last year or 3 years ago. And I think I've really come into my own with that song. Then be happy with that. I'm serious. Be happy with that, because what that is showing is that you've grown. You've grown as a singer. You've grown as a performer. And as long as you haven't stagnated and you're continuously pushing yourself to be better than you were and to be that goal, that image of where you want to be at, and you just keep pushing yourself there and you don't stall out, you're winning. You're winning. So when it comes to videos, you want to make sure that you have good lighting, that you're well lit, whether it's through your phone camera, through a DSLR, through a webcam. It doesn't really matter what source of video recording you're doing. However, you want to make sure you have good light, because if you're not well lit, especially with some phone cameras, you're going to come out really grainy. Things will come out grainy. And it's really hard to connect when you can't really see a person's facial expressions. And so it's really important to make sure you've got good lighting in front of you, right? Make sure that your backdrop is clear. I mean, not in the sense of like you don't have to do it in front of a blank wall, but make sure that your background or whatever's behind you is not visually distracting. Make sure it's not visually distracting, because listen, I don't want to see your messy bed. I don't want to see trash off to the side. You want to make sure that there are no visual distractions that's going to pull away from your performance, pull the judge's attention away from you, right? So make sure the light's coming towards you. Don't be backlit. If you have light behind you and none in front of you, you're going to come off real dark, and not all cameras can adjust to that. And then, of course, if you're moving around, it then tries to like auto adjust, and it just gets really messy. So light in front, clean background. If you are going to be singing in front of a mirror and it's daytime, this is another reason why you need to have more light in front of you so that you're not just blown out, just it's going to get all dark. Um, we've seen that happen. You know what I'm talking about. Okay. Make sure you're dressed nice. All right. We don't want to see, I mean, if your song calls for it, then yeah, if you want a ragged shirt or whatever, but dress accordingly to your song and dress nice, like you're presenting yourself nicely, like as though you were on stage, or like your style as an artist, because visually, it's just a bit more appealing to see someone take the effort to put something nice on, put some makeup on. And I am not, gender categorizing who puts on makeup. Anyone can put on makeup. Okay. Doesn't matter who you are, throw on a little makeup, mattify your face a little bit so it's not glistening and oily looking, just make sure you look presentable. Because that little bit of effort really goes a long way. A little goes a long way. All right. When it comes to audio, so that's just video, like that's just the visual part. Now for the audio, take some test shots, right? So if you're going to be playing songs on your computer and through the soundboard off your computer, your laptop, or through some speakers on your desk, wherever it's coming from, position yourself where you're going to be. Position your camera where it needs to be. Turn on the music. Sing a little bit of it. Then go back to your camera to go ahead and see what the balance is like. If you can barely hear the music, that means that music needs to be turned up. This is trial and error, right? Because sometimes you're like, oh, where is the sweet spot? Generally, what happens is when you're filming on your phone, the microphone is basically facing you. And so whatever is coming at it directly, it's going to pick that up louder than anything around it. So you might think that the music is extremely loud, but your phone camera may not pick it up as loud and you're coming through just fine, right? If you're doing it off of a DSLR, same thing. You want to make sure you're positioning it in a way where the music and your vocals are being balanced out really well. So again, kind of mark a spot where your camera is going to be, mark where your spot's going to be, and then figure out where the sweet spot will be. It's trial and error. And then that's your spot. So now you know that every time you film in that manner with that level of volume, right, with that volume of the music, it's going to be well balanced. I know I've seen some people, record in their bathrooms, generally because if they don't have a microphone with reverb on it or anything like that, the bathroom is generally a really nice place to be. The bathroom is very acoustically kind to your voice, right? Gives a nice little bounce resonance going on. So you get a little bit of that reverb, not too much, but a little bit of it. So if you're going to do that, make sure that you have your curtain drawn. Like if you're going to have your shower curtain, make sure that's drawn. Put your backdrop over your shower curtain holder, and then make sure that you are framing your camera so you don't see anything other than this backdrop in yourself, not the wall, not the shower curtain top, not the rest of the shower curtain. You know what I mean? You want to make sure it's framed nicely again. It just takes a little bit of effort to do this. And yeah, I mean, then you have this beautiful video and you've got, great visual, and then you've got the good acoustics from the bathroom. Some people don't have a bathroom. So again, you can go into, I don't know, your open kitchen, If you have a place in your house that has hardwood floors, great. If you don't, again, the bathroom is a good place to be, right? Um, you don't have to be super, super tech savvy. You don't have to go out and buy hundreds of dollars worth of equipment to do a good video, to film a good video. And just taking the time to figure these logistics out will enhance your product in the end. So it really is all about that. There's plenty of YouTube channels that really cover, video and audio, and you can go ahead and learn a little bit of that to put out good material. All right. So it's just important to do something like that. Any questions regarding that? I know people are not really commenting. I just see Roberto, that one comment. Seems like you guys are just getting it. But yeah, I mean, I want to make sure that everyone puts out some wonderful videos. I love watching these videos too, because, it's just fun to hear people sing. I don't get to go out because of this pandemic so much. So, again, we don't have a whole lot of entertainment going around. It's starting to come up. But, this vocal coach is trying to make sure that I stay indoors as much as possible until I'm fully vaccinated. And even then, I will be very cautious about where I go. Because those side effects, those symptoms, the whole I can't breathe thing, that won't work for me. That does not work for a singer. Singers, we need our air. So those are just some things to go ahead and consider. And then on top of that, you want to think about your song selections, and you want to think what songs really embody who I want to portray myself to be, right? Who do you think you are as an artist? What types of songs really vibe with you? The thing is, I go to quite a few karaoke competitions, local levels, national levels, international levels. And a lot of times people sing pretty much the same stuff every year. And it is because those songs are absolutely, I mean, their difficulty level is pretty high. And it does take quite a bit of skill to really master those songs and present them. But again, it's the same types of songs. And, I'm one of those singers that I like to think outside the box. I like to go out and really find songs that are better suited for my vocal range, for my vocal styling, and for my the genres that I really like. It's very important to find those types of songs. And I had a question, or I had a concern from one of my students, and that was, I really, really love this song, but I don't think that it's competition worthy. What's up, Waylon? Hello. So the question was, the concern was, I love this song. I don't think it's competition worthy. It's not a competition song though. So I want to go ahead and touch base on that a little bit. A lot of people are like, well, I don't think this is a competition song. It's fun to sing and everything, but I just don't see it being done in competition. Well, if you don't see it being done in competition, maybe you could be the trendsetter. There have been several people that I've come across that have been told before we sang the song that was not a competition song. And then turn around and win the competition with that song. And being told afterwards, wow, we did not see that coming. We did not see how that song could have been a competition song, but you just made it into one. And for those of you who have ever had that experience happen, you are not alone in that. And that is the reason why I say any song, okay, most songs can be competition worthy. Just because it's not only the big numbers that are competition worthy. Most songs are competition worthy if they sound like they were made for your voice. If you're presenting them as songs that are made for you and you really own it, then it is a competition worthy song. I personally had that issue, actually. I personally had that happen to me. And, I went into a competition and I submitted my finals song and I was questioned on my choice. And the comment was that I clearly didn't want to win. I was, the person who was taking my song looked at me and said, I think you could do better than this. Are you sure that this is the song you want to enter? And I said, yes, because I'm one of those people that prep in advance. And I had made that song my own rendition of it. And I was told that's not really a competition song. So, if you're ready to lose, then go ahead and submit that song. And that really got under my skin. That comment got under my skin. It really bothered me. And I have to say, I was fuming because that is not something you tell a competitor. You don't make them try and doubt their choices, especially not the day of. If they feel confident about it, let them be confident. Well, at the end of the competition, yours truly came out as the champion. And then, of course, I was approached and by that exact same person who said, I didn't know you were going to sing it like that. And that's where I'm trying to get across. Whatever song you're picking, make sure that it is within your range. The wonderful part about karaoke is the fact that you can actually change the key to fit your voice. Don't think that you have to sing up in the registers if you're not a high tenor or high soprano, okay? You don't have to do that. You don't have to try and pull your voice up there. Just because you can hit the note doesn't mean you're hitting the note with the same type of timbre that it requires, the same kind of energy that it requires. High sopranos can hit a C6 without any effort at all. I can hit a C6, but I'm a contralto. So the energy that's going into that C6 is nowhere near as resonant or as open as a high soprano would be, right? It's going to be different. So again, it's okay to transpose it. In fact, it might sound great. For those of you who do know me, I transpose most of my songs. As you know, I love to sing Celine Dion, but Celine is a soprano. I'm a contralto. There's no way I'm going to be singing at the energy level and the vocal resonance in certain key spots like she can in her range, in her register. So I transpose mine down 3 semitones. And voila, I can sing Celine Dion songs with the same gusto that she can sing it at. And it's okay to do that. So if you're a baritone and you're trying to sing tenor songs, right? Then drop it down. Drop it down. Get it into your range. because I will guarantee you that low, deep resonance, that bass that's coming out in your voice, I want to hear it. I want to hear it. Thank you, Roberto. Thank you, Roberto. I want to hear it. Don't try to fit into a mold that you were not made to be. You are beautiful as a baritone. You are beautiful as a bass. You are absolutely stellar as a tenor or a countertenor. All my angelic soaring voices of sopranos. And then the depth that comes with a mezzo voice, mezzo sopranos. Where are my mezzo sopranos at? Your voices are thick and rich and beautiful. All my altos with your deeper tones. And then my fellow contraltos, though we are far and few in between, my contraltos, come on through. Come on through. Don't be wishing that you were one thing, but you're this other thing, because all of us need to be here in order to sing in harmony, right? We all have a role to play. And your voice is beautiful in what you're creating. It's beautiful in your timbre, your tonality. Don't try and change yourself to try and create yourself into something else. That's not who you are. Be you. So pick songs that are you. Put it in the range you can sing it at. Because I'll guarantee you, if you're an alto and you're trying to sing a soprano song, if you are a bass trying to sing a tenor song, in that register, you're going to pull on your vocal folds. You're going to strain that voice, and we can hear it. And we are hurting right alongside with you. We can feel that strain. And that's going to hurt your vocal scores. If we're hearing it, right? You might as well drop it down so that you open your mouth and it's just free flowing. Free flowing. Hi, Glenn. Ooh, I'm so glad you popped in. So, when you're picking your songs, pick songs that you love to sing. And if they're just a little too high, go to karaoke. Go subscribe to, Carafun or any of those streaming services, right? Go to your local karaoke bar and play around. Say, hey, can you drop it down half a step? Because you know that it's going to be a little too high. Maybe you feel a little strained. Drop it down half a step or a whole step, okay? Play around with it and see where it is in your comfort zone, where it allows your voice to just flow out, be resonant. All right. And pro tip, if you're not sure, let's say you're someone that's like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what are good songs for me because I've never thought about it, or I like these songs, but I'm really not sure if they're competition worthy. That is what Go for the Gold Vocal Academy is for. That is why I created my business. I created it specifically to cater to karaoke competitors. If my track record is anything, my students have dubbed me the champion maker. I have been in karaoke competition, the karaoke competition circuit, for over a decade. And I have won many, many trophies. And I'm also a 14-year classically trained pianist. So music has always been in my blood. Ear training has always been in my blood. And I want to help you get to the next level. I want to help you really bring out that champion that's within you so that you could put your best foot forward and start getting the accolades that you deserve to get. And sometimes it's a lot of work. Some of you need a lot of work, having never had any kind of vocal training or any kind of music training. So getting you to understand how music works and things like that. I'm here for you. Some of you don't need a whole lot. You might just need a little bit of polishing. But whatever it is, I'm not the only vocal coach who has, helped karaoke competitors. There are other vocal coaches out there who are there to help you bring out your best. What I'm saying is, get yourself, if you are someone who wants to do well in competition, you want to get to know how to compete so you get the best results you can possibly get at your skill level. Then find a competition coach. Find a vocal coach who understands karaoke competitions. And Miriam Kim, yours truly, I know karaoke competitions. I know song strategy. And I hear little nuances in your voice that remind me of certain songs or certain artists. And then I challenge you with these songs. I push you. There are plenty of cheerleaders out there. I'm the coach that's going to sit you down and really work with you to solidify your song choices and bring out the best in those songs. But in order for me to go ahead and have the most effective way of coaching, you need to contact me ASAP. We are knee deep in competition season. And if you're going to compete, if you're even thinking about competing, now is the time to go ahead and invest in yourself. Because during all of this, during this pandemic, during, this time of reflection, the most important thing is you, your health, both physical and mental. And who better to invest in than yourself? So if you love to sing, and you want to try doing competition, I highly encourage you to reach out to our Facebook page, to our Instagram, right there. All right. Reach out to me. Right. And realistically, oh, I got a little ticker down there. You can also email me at goforthegoldvc@gmail.com. I'm here to help you. And some of my students will tell you that, thank you, Roberto. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Hi, Myra. I want to help you be the best you can be. I want to help you bring out the champion in you. So Now is the time to go ahead and reach out and contact me so that I can help strategize your songs, figure out what competitions you're going to be in. I'm looking into all of these competitions, their rules, and their judging criteria to really understand what's going to give you the best foot forward. And I am a little, I'm a little obsessive sometimes with these competitions. So if you want that help, please do not hesitate to reach out to me. I'm very, very approachable. A lot of people will tell you that. Very approachable. And I would love the opportunity to work with you. And I am going to be real with you. I am. I'm going to be real with you. So if you're someone that needs, your ego stroked, I might not be the coach for you. And I'm going to tell you that honestly. I may not be the coach for you. Because when you're in competitions, egos have to go out the door. Let me say that again. If you're going to be in a competition, your ego needs to go out the door. The reason why people get upset during competitions is because their ego is right there with them, and their ego is bruised. When you put the ego outside of the door and you come up there humble in your skills, but just wanting people to really feel you and bringing that sincerity, you're going to perform better. It's going to be so much nicer to watch and to listen to. And it will also help you cheer on every single person because you want them to be at their best. And I'm going to help you develop that champion mindset alongside your vocal skills, your performance skills, and your artistry skills. And I will help you with your videos as well. We'll get really into it. So that's it for today's show. I love you guys so, so very much. Thank you so much for watching. And again, if you want to be coached, if you are even thinking about it, please reach out to me. We can do a free consultation to see if we're a good fit. Okay? I really want to help all of you guys attain your goals. So thank you again so much. I really, really appreciate it. Please go ahead and go to the YouTube channel. If you're not watching it off YouTube, go to the YouTube channel, go for the gold VC, and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you can get notified of all the upcoming videos. All right. So thank you guys so much. Please be safe. Please be safe out there. And I will see you again next week. Bye.